Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Bouncing Back with Brighton. In today's episode we're going to play the opening two games of our Champions League group stage campaign against Monaco and Juventus. And after them two games we'll have a better hold as to where we actually fit in this group. There has only been two fixtures since the last time we met and there have been two dreadful fixtures. Now, complacency breeds complacency in this game. And I messed up big time. Against Preston, I decided to rotate and have a lot of the players who I wanted to give game time start the match. And that came back and bite us as we drew 3-3. Bentley got a couple of goals, Tavares got a couple of goals, but they seemed to equalise at every opportunity. As you can see here, we scored in the 4th minute, they equalised just before half time. We put ourselves in front in the 64th minute, equalised a minute later. Put ourselves in front in the 73rd minute, they equalised a minute later. We just could not hold on to a lead for love nor money, and Preston earned their point, definitely. We then went away from home against Newcastle and got beat 2-0. Matthias Vargas and John Joe Shelby getting the goals. We were just awful, absolutely dreadful. Didn't really create anything. Didn't get anything going in the attack. Aquino had a good game in the centre of midfield, but that was pretty much it. Just a dreadful, dreadful game. And this is how the Premier League table looks like after those fixtures. We currently sit in 4th position, which is the aim for this season, by the way, Champions League football. 17 points after 9 games is not the worst thing in the world, but our 2 defeats are against teams where you would not expect us to be taking those defeats. That's the worrying thing, you know. If it was against Man United and Man City, you wouldn't be bothered, would you? But never mind, we'll move on. First game today is going to be against Monaco. And this is how we're going to line up for today's game. Butland in goal, Tavares at right back, Wood and Badiashile at centre back with Carlos Julio at left back, Bentley and Aquino in the centre, Sebastian Yaros, Gravenberch and Doku in the attack midfield spots, and Rodrigo Marquez leading the line. So Monaco have obviously got a fantastic side. They've got one of the best, they seem to produce some of the best youth players in the game, hands down. So it's going to be incredibly difficult to get a win away from home, but let's see what we can do. So we kick off shooting from right to left in this first half. Obviously being away from home isn't ideal, but I sort of don't know where we fit in this group. Are Juventus and Monaco leagues ahead of us? Are we on a similar sort of level? I just don't really know. Obviously finishing second in the Premier League would suggest that we're at least on a similar sort of level as Aquino goes through here. It's cleared by Monaco. Badiashile knocks it out on the left hand side to Carlos Julio. But yeah, this game will be interesting to see how we line up as Jeremy Doku cuts inside, Rodrigo Marquez on the edge. Back to Gravenberch, slips the ball through, lovely for Tavares. And why does he take the strike with his left foot? I have no idea. But he misses. Bentley with a corner. Plays it in, it's cleared as far as Aquino. Is this going to be an opportunity for us? Bentley on the right hand side, whips the ball in. It's blocked by Monaco. And that's probably end of highlight. Another highlight now, corner for Monaco this time. It's played in. Hits the crossbar. I thought Jack Butland had got the save there, but he didn't. Another highlight now. Carlos Julio on the left-hand side. Plays it to Gravenberch. Aquino. Bentley on the edge. He's got the strike on and he takes it on. And he beats Areola in goal to put us 1-0 up inside 21 minutes. And what an absolute wonder strikers was. And one of the other games as well against Preston, I think. He scored a direct free kick, which was just an absolute peach. But he's done it again today with Aquino finding him on the edge of the box. Areola could probably do a little bit better. He does get his hand to it, but he can't keep it out. 1-0. Another highlight now. This time it's Monaco currently in possession, but they give the ball away and Sebastian Yaros finds Doku in the box. And Doku misses a complete and utter gilt-edged chance. He could be should be 2-0 up. Another highlight now. Ronnie Lopez with a free kick for Monaco. We managed to get it clear, and that guy goes for an overhead kick. That would have been a hell of a goal. Another highlight now. This time it's Tavares on the right hand side. Switches the play to Carlos Julio, who does get dispossessed twice, but we managed to keep hold of the ball with Gravenberch. Bentley out wide to Tavares, who cuts in. He takes a strike. It only took 2. It only takes 2, and Tavares gets his 3rd goal of the season and puts us 2-0 up. Maybe we are quite favoured in this group. I honestly thought Monaco might actually be the best team in the group. Juventus haven't made that many signings, but obviously they don't really need to, but a lot of their players are getting on in terms of age, and we are making Monaco look like right mugs here, 2-0. Another highlight now, Carlos Julio with the throw in this time on the left hand side, finds Doku, who finds Aquino, who plays back to Bentley. Gravenberch finds Yaros, who finds Tavares in the box, and Tavares, our right back, gets his 2nd goal of the game, his 4th goal of the season. A lovely, lovely move, well worked. and some great running from him down that right-hand side and acres of space. I don't know what the Monaco formation's like, but he should not be getting the very, very compact. And it means there's lots of spaces on the right and left-hand side when we are attacking. We're going to have to take advantage of that. 3-0. Another highlight before half-time. Jaros with the corner this time, and Gravenberch, 6'2", gets his head on the end of it, puts us 4-0 up before half-time. Like, how do we go from getting smashed against Newcastle to doing this? I have no idea. But we'll take it anyway. 4-0. Well, I don't think you can ask for a better start to your first ever Champions League campaign than going 4-0 up against potentially your main rival for qualification to the knockouts. It's unbelievable. Another highlight now. This time it's Jaros on the right hand side. We're quite deep in our own half, so could quite easily switch to a Monaco attack this. But we keep possession with Aquino in the centre. He finds Doku on the left hand side. That was a poor pass and we end up giving the ball away. Areola can... Why was that a highlight? Was it literally just because the ball got quite close to the goal line? I think that's why it was. I have no idea. Football Manager, sort your shit out. 20 minutes to go. We'll make our substitutions for today. Gravenberch can come off from Gonzalo Ramos. He's had a great game playing in attacking midfield. Abilio Neves can come on as well for Carlos Julio at that left back spot. Save some tired legs. And with 17 minutes to go, there is another highlight. Aquino finds Doku. Ramos to Bentieb. Tavares has got space again on that right hand side. He cuts back in, finds Aquino, who takes a strike on. Yeah, tell you what. When things are going good, they're going good. 5-0. Diogo Aquino's 5th goal of the season, an assist for Tavares, who will surely get the man of the match. That's his 2nd goal. I'm not sure if it's his 2nd assist or his 1st. I'm not too sure. But Aquino, absolutely fantastic strike. Top bins. Areola is not saving that. Another highlight now. Marquez with a direct free kick. Hits the post and Badiashile gets on the 2nd attempt, but Areola keeps him out. And with 1 minute to go, this will be the final highlight of the game. I'll tell you if it leads to anything. It didn't lead to anything. There we are. AS Monaco 0, Brighton 5. Absolutely fantastic performance. I'll see you for Juventus. So we're here. It is game day against Juventus, but there was one game in between, which was the League Cup 3rd round victory against Middlesbrough, which we managed to win 4-1. Jose Mesquita got himself a couple of goals, and Barlow and Abilio Neves getting themselves goals as well. It was a fully rotated side. Ben Woodburn actually put Middlesbrough in front inside 16 minutes, but we managed to hold on and got a 4-1 win. But for Juventus today, this is how we are lining up. Jack Butland in goal, Tavares, Wood, Badiashile and Julio in the defence. Bentieb and Aquino in the centre with Sebastian Jaros, Gravenberch, Doku and Marquez leading the line. Now in terms of their lineup, it looks pretty familiar, doesn't it? There isn't very many changes there. Krajkoviak in the defensive midfield is a little bit of a strange one, but he's still an absolutely fantastic defensive midfielder. Bentancur, I'm sure he's developed wonderfully, as he has. He's now classed as a world-class central midfielder. Cristiano Ronaldo still at Juventus, still playing at 37 years old. He hasn't got the pace, but he's got pretty much everything else, so we'll have to be very wary of him. Moise Kean, as was said last time, has developed quite nicely as well. Not crazily. He's not an unbelievable player, but he's pretty special. So it's going to be tough. It's a very, very, very aged squad, so maybe in the second half of the game, you might see us come into it a little bit more. But we'll just have to see how things go. So we kick off. We are at home, shooting from right to left. We smashed Monaco. We've just beat Middlesbrough, so let's try and keep the win streak going and see if we can beat Juventus today. Highlight now, 17 minutes in. Carlos Julio, of course, gives the ball away from a throw-in. That just tends to happen. Ronaldo plays it to Pjanic. Back to Ronaldo on the left-hand side. Moise Kean's got option through the centre. You would see that coming, and there we are. As easy as you like, completely... Oh, come on, ref. Disallow it. It was offside all day. I believe it. I believe it in my soul. Come on, boys. Offside? Is he giving it? What's happening? I think he's given this. He is. The goal is upheld after review. I didn't think it was offside, honestly. I just thought I'd chance me on. Ronaldo, as you can see, he plays the ball through now. He's onside. Badiashile falling asleep there. And unfortunately, we pay the price and go 1-0 down. Another highlight now. Carlos Julio with another throw-in on this left-hand side finds Gravenberch to Doku. Gets dispossessed by Bentancur, and now Juventus can break. We managed to win the ball back though with Aquino in the centre. Plays back to Bentieb to Gravenberch. Overlap from Tavares is always there. Jaros. He can't find him. Doku to the left-hand side for Julio. Marquez is there, and Rodrigo Marquez. He's been through a little bit of a dry spell recently, but he's got his 5th goal of the season now. A decent assist by Carlos Julio, and we get ourselves back into this game. Honestly, Tavares, he was in so much space there. Such a shame we didn't manage to find that pass. Thankfully, it managed to pay off, and Marquez gets his goal. And that's going to be it for the first half. 1-1. Feyenoord and Monaco are both 0-0 in the other game in the group. We'll have to keep an eye on that just to see how Monaco will get on. If they manage to drop points against Feyenoord, that will be an absolutely fantastic position for us to be in. I believe Juventus beat Feyenoord in the first game, but to be honest with you, I didn't even check, so we'll quickly check now, see what the league table looks like. So yeah, if things stay as they are, we will be in 2nd place in the league so far. Things are starting to tick away, not really a lot happening. We're going to get Jeremy Doku off, and we'll bring on Alvarado on that left-hand side. Highlight now, Julio with the throw into Gravenberch on the left-hand side. Marquez is there again. Is that the highlight? It didn't seem like that clear-cut of a chance for it to have been the highlight, and I think the highlight is going to continue. And is it going to be Juventus? Nathan Wood, don't mess this up. He passes it to Butland. And now Juventus are in possession. Bentancur to Pjanic. Back to Bentancur. There's some gap here. I don't like it. Douglas Costa finds João Cancelo on the right hand side. Back to Costa. Back to Cancelo. Matuidi's there. Butland manages to save, but it's back to Moise Kean blocked. And Butland, we are walking the tightrope right now. 10 minutes to go. Julio with the throw in. Finds Alvarado. Finds Bentieb. Tavares on the edge. He takes a strike. Marquez is there. Please not offside. No. It's offside. We'll look to make another couple of substitutions now. Carlos Julio struggling out there. We'll get Abilio Neves on, and we'll get Gonzalo Ramos on for Ryan Gravenberch in the attacking midfield role. Douglas Costa with a free kick for Juve. Nathan Wood clears one. He's Faz Bonucci. Ronaldo on the edge. If he gets on the ball and he doesn't have to run, we're knackered. Douglas Costa. He's in the box, takes a strike, hits the post. Or Jack Butland pushes it away apparently. And we'll manage to get the free kick. Oh my god, we are living dangerously. Abilio Neves with the highlight now. 2 minutes to go of normal time. Tavares comes down the right hand side. Come on mate, do something special. Yaros. Passes it back to Bentieb. Yaros again. The Mark and Tavares well there on that right hand side. Nathan Wood switches the play to Alvarado and nods it down for Neves. The ball's played in. Sandro clears. Bentieb takes a strike. He hits the bar. Opportunities. Both sides. Tavares with the throw. And Bentieb gets brought down. Yaros finds, was that Aquino? Takes a strike. Szczesny saves. And that is probably how it's going to finish. There is still 1 minute left. We've got a free kick in an advanced position. Marquez steps over it. Is he going to be the saviour for today? No. No, he's not. And this will be the final highlight. And there's the end of the match. Brighton won, Juventus won. We are probably a little bit fortunate to get away with that. They had some very clear-cut opportunities. But then again, we hit the bar ourselves. So 1-1 was maybe, let's be fair to us, maybe it was just about right. So in terms of the league table for the Champions League, nothing changes there. We sit 2nd, Juventus sit 1st. Feyenoord and Monaco did end up drawing, which is huge. That is absolutely massive. So now it looks like, hopefully, we're pretty much sold on the 2nd place spot. Hopefully. In terms of when we come back for the next episode, it's going to be Liverpool and Feyenoord in the Champions League. So Liverpool at home, of course, the winners last season of the Premier League. And they are currently sitting in 1st position as well. So it's an ideal spot to come back to. And yeah, we'll see how we get on. But anyway, if you have enjoyed today's video, please consider leaving a like. And if you are enjoying my content, get yourself subscribed. But until next time, take it easy.